Hello, everyone. Peace, peace. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm back. Man, I was quiet for pretty much all of 2024 for a reason. I was in the background letting God, my spirit team, my ancestors handle business for me. So that's why at the end of the year, the owl has a lot to say. But I want to talk about cyber bullying, cyber stalking, gang stalking, and not backing down from it. Pretty much a continuation of what I said earlier this morning about not letting fear control you, about not being afraid of other humans, but not being afraid of anything. People, animals, situations, places, social media. There's no need for you to be afraid. So, call a thing, a bitch, a demon, whatever. And a short disclaimer, I will never hold a conversation with anyone from a fake page. Ever. You want to talk to me? Come as your actual self. Because if you don't come as your real self, I am going to safely assume that you are a demon from hell. That's what I'm going to assume. And I'm not going to associate with you. I'm not going to speak to you. I'm not going to talk to you on the phone. I'm not going to do any of that. And even if you come with your real page, but you give off a weird vibe, a weird energy, a malicious energy that you can't cloak from the owl, I still won't talk to you. So if you want to speak to me about anything on any level, you better come correct. This is why I have thousands of unanswered messages and phone calls, because the people who are calling me and messaging me have malicious intentions. And I'm not going to tell you that you have malicious intentions. I'm just not going to interact with you. So your best shot of even attempting to talk to me on a one-on-one level is to come as your real self. Stop hiding behind these fake pages. Take the mask off. Be your true self. Stop hating yourself. Stop being weird. Stop being sneaky, and come as in your true form. Now, if your true form is a demon, then I guess that's why you cloak yourself, huh? But anyway, the cyberbullying and cyberstalking. So it's a word called digital abuse, and it's defined as this form of abuse uses technology such as texting and social media to harass, I added gossip, or intimidate someone, like those subliminal messages and posts that people do when y'all get into it, or when you have a falling out or whatever, when they can clearly just at you, when they can clearly just speak to you privately, like on a one-on-one. Because the reason why they're sending you subliminals is because y'all have had some type of interaction with each other. So why not interact with me personally and privately instead of sending these subliminal messages? And we've all been in situations with subliminal messages. I've given subliminal messages. I've definitely been a part of someone else's subliminal messages. But see, I know that it's an intimidation tactic. So when I know people are subbing me, I hop in the comment section, because you're talking about me, but you won't talk directly to me. So let me join in on the conversation with all your goons that you had to rally up. This only happened to me, to my knowledge, like 2 times in 2024. But prior to that, I can't even count how many times it has happened. And I think it happened so little in 2024 was because I wasn't on social media like that. I wasn't on social media like that. So I didn't even see, I didn't even know if you was talking shit. Like the reason why you talking shit is because you care, not because I care. And stalking. This stalking can happen online and it can happen in real life, of course. But that online stalking is something different. It's something crazy. Stalking happens when someone watches or follows a person constantly, making them feel unsafe. To the chosen ones, do not allow anyone to make you feel unsafe. That just goes back to reiterate that message of fear. Don't be afraid. Don't let anyone or anything make you feel unsafe. And this is why in 2025 you need to stay strapped. And I mean that in every sense of the word, spiritually and especially physically, because people love to try you both ways. So you got to be ready to handle any situation both ways. Yeah, my experience with digital abuse, cyberbullying, gang stalking, people always had to recruit other people to come against me. Like, it was never a one-on-one type of situation. Even men would recruit other women to come against me. A bunch of weird shit, you know? And I'm talking about this because this is not just my story. This is someone else's story too. This is what they do to the chosen ones. This is what they do to the Most High's people. They want you in this low, scared, afraid vibration. And I'm telling you, you do not have to be there. You don't have to live there. They are projecting onto you. They want you there because that's where they are. That's all this is. It's a projection. This is a common warfare tactic against God's chosen. And these, I just like to call them demons. But I'm going to probably find another name for them. Because I don't like calling them people. Because people don't act like this. Like, demons act like this. That's who they are. They want to bring you down to size. Your energy is too big for them to comprehend. Jesus, or Emmanuel Yeshua HaMashiach, literally told you how blessed he was. And people still acted like they didn't know. They didn't know what he was talking about. He told you who sent him. And people still act like they didn't know. And they didn't know what he was talking about. Who he was talking about. You know. You know where I come from. You know who sent me. The reasons why people attempt to assert dominance over you is due to a need to feel secure. They probably didn't have any safety or security during their formative years as a child, ages 0 to 7, to control their environment, compensate for personal insecurities, or simply because they have a strong desire for power, but they don't have any actual power, low self-esteem, or even personality disorders like narcissism, where they need to feel superior to others in order to validate themselves, but they can't comprehend that literally no one else matters. Like, you don't need to feel superior over other people in order to feel good about yourself. Because the chosen ones, we just stand in our power. We stand in our God-given energy. And that's our validation. We like ourselves, we love ourselves, we take care of ourselves. Most of us are introverts, we stay to ourselves. And demons hate that. They hate it. In a lot of these messages, I've been given Bible verses and tips and tricks and things like that. And I have another one. Psalm chapter 121, verses 5 through 8, and it reads, "The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever." That is something that the chosen ones should read every morning when they wake up, every night before bed. And again, I don't care about your religious affiliation or lack thereof. I don't care. Reword it. Make it up yourself. Use some other type of religious text, but you have to speak over yourself. Why? Because other people, other demons are speaking over you. They're speaking against you. They're speaking against you. So you have to speak over them. You feel me? And I know these demonic trolls always wondering why I use religion or religious texts and spirituality like all in one. First off, because I can. Second, the Bible is a spiritual book that has to be decoded because it's written in code. Yeshua literally said, "I speak to you in parables." Matthew 13:13. That is why I use these parables, for they look, but they don't really see. They hear, but they don't really listen or understand. Okay? There is really nothing for you to be afraid of when you stay on top of your spiritual cleansings, your spiritual practices, whatever they are. It's not enough to just be a good person today, like in today's society, because being a good person can still get you harmed. You have to intervene spiritually first and physically if it ever reach your doorstep. That's what you have to do. That's how you have to operate, because they won't stop for some reason. Like these demons, they feed off of fear. They feed off of the low vibration. They feed off of anger. They feed off of depression. And this is why the chosen ones need to stay in the most high vibration as possible. This is all frequency at this point. This is an energetic war. Now, I've been saying spiritual warfare for years, but it's really an energetic war. It is. Because whatever you think about, you are going to attract. You're going to attract. This is probably my last message for 2024, but who knows? If I have anything else to say, I will definitely be back to say it. Like I said, I was quiet most of the year while the Most High was taking care of business on my behalf, my ancestors, the archangels, just my spirit team in general. And I seen something that happened about 30 minutes ago that gave me confirmation of why you should not fuck with the chosen ones. You just shouldn't. So, to the chosen ones, thank you for listening. I love you. To the demons that's listening, because y'all be the first ones to listen. Y'all listen to the very, 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 very end. Get your soul right. Get your soul right. Like, detox yourself. Go on a fast of everything. Food, social media. Like, only email just came through confirmation. The only thing you need to be consuming, you demons, is living water. And do a parasite cleanse, because you're a parasite. You're a demon. Okay? And chosen ones, you have to stay protected in every sense of the word. And I always say this: mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, sexually, energetically, because this story that I'm speaking has been told a million times before. They don't stop. They won't stop. Okay? So protect yourself. Thank you for listening. Many blessings to you. I love you. Peace.